it's not registered. I sent it to Crunchy Queen. I sent it to Natural. I had blocked him then. Or maybe I unblocked him or something. I sent it to him myself. I said, you see, Ashiri, it's a public document. See your life. Because he never used his mouth. He never used his mouth to say, what's he registered? Because he told me from the one that he was fully registered. Love TV something, sha. Larry Kinikon TV, sha. But that one is registered. But the other one, he will always go to the story of Lagata and Anazuko. I'm like, oh, yetilo. She le sha ti wa register. Mo fake bobo she fi $1. I don't want to hear that story. I don't want to hear that story. I'll send the message. I don't want to hear that story. So that is how we already had an AMPA. We're going to give the Oba 400, between 300 and 400 to give the Oba. I will show and I will read when he said, we are going to be going to...
Iron Lady, you are giving too much out. You are saying too much, please.
Let me say too much now.
I will not accept any AMPA. You are saying too much. Who will accept AMPA that is already on TikTok?
There are some
things we don't say.
Shame on.
Okay. You are regretting. I apologize. Okay, and but you hear me sing. And some got a very shit about shit. So I say, okay, all right, you hear me. Sorry, apology.
So I'm looking for it, Papa. So I'm in a chat now. I'm going to have to do this well coordinated and do it because it's not thorough. So anyway, so all of those things we've arranged, we've written a letter of appreciation and with 2 prayers, how we want the Oba to please encourage the AG, Attorney General, who we already wrote his letter to, an appeal and a request letter, how we want him to also come and help us speak to them, the police in Lagos. But like I said, I don't give him anything in advance. I give him things the night before or the day before because so we wrote it. So when he refused to bring his registration number and certificate, I did send it to him and I said, I'm out. So my group were like, no, I'm out. I cannot work with someone that is fraudulent and swindled us, not letting us know he does not have a registered NGO. If he had said it from day one since January, we would have done some certain things about it and bring his certificate to date. Okay? To date. So I dumped him and he tried to work with the other people. I think he knows 2 other people I was talking to. He doesn't know the rest. He tried to talk to them and say, hey, Ikere. And I think those 2 people told him that if Supreme is out, we are out. We don't work with you. We are working with Supreme. Because sometimes he will want to boycott me to go and speak to them. He will like to boycott me to go and speak to them. And they will say, don't do that. If Supreme is not working with you, Supreme Lamo, more iwo. So I think they blocked him, or maybe one of them blocked him, but he doesn't know the rest of the people. But by the time Crunchy Queen sent his unregistered information to him, he probably thought, maybe Crunchy Queen is part of my group, and she's really not. And Natural. Even I think I send it to Undisputed Diamond. Because there's all of these things that I do. It's not on the G. People know. I want the minimum buy. Nothing is on the G. So what is African TV? I have receipts where he collected money. He didn't use. In fact, the second press conference, only 2 people came, Objective and one other person to gbe cell phone wa. African TV, you gave me 12 list of people coming, only 2 people showed up. He said they are going to be getting soft copies. I sent him a message. I said, I didn't see anything in the TV. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Dolami Orin Kokoninu TV from the second press conference. At least the first press conference, we saw something from AIT. He doesn't have a lawyer to his foundation. His lawyer abandoned him. His lawyer said, don't do it. $4 million. I can call the lawyer and find out. $4 million. Now lie be everything. The NGO, he did not pay any lawyer to do it. I think he's doing it himself. That is why he's so slow. He is not doing anything. He paid Shingbai. The second time, the lawyer dropped him off. The third time, I told the lawyer, Emma phone ride. I told them, don't give him ride. He's a user. Cause see where he know anything. That was why we said he should run the Ekiti himself. We didn't send him any letter of appreciation. We didn't give him the letter to the AG, Attorney General of Ekiti. We did not. And he did not go there. I don't know. Going to Baba Mohbad was not part of the plan. I don't know where the idea came from. It was not part of the idea to talk about DNA at the other place. Our letter did not include go and bury your son. Our letter did not include abusing Baba Mohbad. Call Baba Mohbad to stop scamming the public. That was an eyesore. Why would you do that? Our letter did not, and I didn't even speak to him at all. Up till since then, till today that we met on Ayaminka's platform, I have never uttered a word to African TV. I have not spoken to him. I have not made comments about the Ekiti. I have not said anything to him. And I think that is what was burning him. And I was busy promoting Yomi. I even did a show for him the other day.
Yes, rightfully King White did something wrong. He attacked me on Tunde Ednot, and he said 1 or 2 malicious things about the Nigerian police.
So he has never done anything. Shingbai, he did not contribute. Die. And the total money I got from 6 people, the 6 people I asked, saying, you know what? We, 2 of us that are putting the money down, is becoming a little overwhelming. Please, we need this. And all 6 gave me 250, 250, 200, 200, 150. $1,050. Abi, $1,050,000. 1,050,000 naira. Of all the money we spent. The money we spent. But I'm going to bring all the receipts. Be Larry Shegbowo. All the petition, he does not know how to write petition. He doesn't have a lawyer to his foundation. The lawyer to Lloyd Bashekesi, that one said, I don't have time. But I have it here. That's what's your business in doing justice for Mohbad. Do you want to send the other son to prison? Or yeah, go and withdraw your petition and cancel all the media. When he called me, he said, this is urgent. This is urgent. Come. I said, no. I paid for the lawyer. For all the lawyer you saw, we paid him 200, 120 each time he went.
Lady Aries, can I quickly ask a question?
Go.
I hope all this was not the reason why you were telling me you need me urgently that time.
Why did I say I needed you urgently? This is This is not why. This is not why. No, I think it's one of them.
Papariano, are you trying to
It's one of
seduce
them. I
my
wanted
lady?
to tell you. Yes, it's one of them. I wanted to tell you the African TV's foundation is not registered. I wanted to tell you. Well, I didn't want to bring it to the public.
Papariano, don't seduce my iron lady.
Calling fry pan black.
That's why I kept putting.
So his foundation is not registered, and he had the audacity to drag Yomi.
And his foundation is not registered.
I can't believe this.
It's not registered.
Because I remember
But
in
the
the beginning
question
when
here
he
is
was
that
dragging Yomi,
for how long are you aware of this, man?
he was castigating Yomi.
Are you listening, or did you those of when I was talking?
So his was never registered either.
Sorry, ma, I slept off.
Are you listening?
Sorry, ma, I slept off, ma.
Was also threatening him, senior police officer, not be corporate, not be
Superior lady, sorry,
Those
my
of us-
slept off.
1 minute, please. 1 minute. Those of us listening to African TV right now and listening to you, I think we have a lot of questions, but I'll keep quiet.
No, ask your question. Ask your question.
I heard from African TV now that probably you are trying to get his address or something. Yeah, through King White. I don't know if that was what I heard correctly.
I'm trying to get Yamobat's address. Yamobat's address. His address is on his letterhead.
No, his address. His address is everywhere. What is he talking about?
His address is everywhere. His address is on the letterhead.
It's on his thingy now. What is he talking about?
I can reverse it though, but I was listening to what he's saying.
His address is on his letterhead. What do I need his address for? He's just there lying. Shebi, I went there to bring me up. He didn't bring me up now. His address is on his letterhead. In fact, when King White asked me for his address, I told King White his address is on his letterhead. It's not, his address is not secret.
Maybe he was not trying to say, maybe he's not talking about.
You see, that's why I said you don't always ask correct questions.
You hold on. Don't worry, hold on. I would get my.
All the petition I read, his address was on all the petition. Let me read one now. Address African TV. Let me see. Where is one of the petitions? Let me see. This is one here. Petition against Omodia. Okay, this is it. We are a registered why do we keep using a registered non-governmental organization duly registered and incorporated under the Corporate and Allied Meter Act 2020 as amended of, this is his address, of number 2 Dada Asala Road off Obasanjo Farm, Offa, Ogun State. And it is our resolution. So, can address Wolonimonwa? This is his address. Me by you now. So you definitely did not hear him very well. When I asked King White for Mama Mohbad's previous address, King White said, "Pe, emi no, eyin no, ẹ fún mi ní address African."
I don't want him to be out there thinking Baba he will run you. So I told him, come to the station, don't come inside. When I withdraw the
Mute. Let me say something. So when he said, when King White said, address the African TV, where I should give him African TV's address, I told him his address is on his petition. I don't have his address. It's on his petition. This is it here. Number 2. That's it right there. His address is not hidden. His phone number is not hidden. His phone number is written on his Kinimbe. They are not hidden now. Hey, Sammy Jojo. Where's Rotesam? I thought Rotesam was here. Which is Loni? Any question? Why is the house quiet?
We didn't want to interject. We were thinking that you can just narrate.
Okay. Let me go.
Exactly. Ó sún síbi lẹ́nu ó buyọ̀ sí so gbogbo akọ̀lánú lẹ̀ ní ayé gbọ́.
I'm going to go to the first one. This is where it started from. It started from December 25, December 24. Oh, yeah, I think that was where it started from. When I called him on the December 23, I called him. That was when I asked him about his foundation. He said everything was fine. He will send me everything. The next day, he called me. I called him. I said, how far are you going to send me the stuff? Then he sent me. I will screenshot it and I will send it out. Let me do that now. Because he said his signature was used without his consent. Let me send this out for you guys to see. I'm putting it on Botija, please. Wait, let me put it here. And I'm going to put it on Botija now.
Fuck this shit.
The truth comes out.
Use it for all legal purposes. Go and check it out. Pra, I forgot. I didn't tag you. But go to Botija. You will see right there. You should see right there.
So
let me go back to his stuff. African TV is not registered. My baking here not registered. It didn't take time. I will do it later at my own leisure. Well, sure.
Welcome to the shit show.
What we need to concentrate on, please, if you guys don't mind, what we need to concentrate on is we all one. We always come here and say justice for one is justice for all. We need to cut African TV. I know I'm not in support of what he's done so far, but we need to still cut him some slacks. You know why? Because though he's
you don't have to beg for African TV. I mean,
I'm
it's
not
very
begging
simple.
for him.
What does anybody want to do? That's the thing. What does the petition want to do? Let's look at the most the petition can do is maybe he defend my name. I mean, that's true.
Though hold on, though he's done some wrong, like like we claim, he's also done some good as well. So we can all come together and maybe speak to Yomi to drop whatever he have against African TV.
Please don't say that. Don't say that. No. What do you mean? To drop what? Are you begging Yomi for? I mean, don't he understand how these things work?
It's going to be distraction.
Don't even say that. Nobody should beg Yomi to drop anything. If Yomi is petitioning African TV, let the petition stand. The petition will open new ways. It will help people understand a lot of things. Well, anything that wants to happen, let it happen. If you don't let it happen, a lot of things, other things that will not be good will happen. If Yomi petition African TV, and African TV also find a way to petition Yomi, and then they go back at it, somebody must learn. Let people learn. I like discipline. No beg. Okay? Yomi petition must stand. It must stand. So now, it means tomorrow, if anybody come right now and criticize what Yomi is doing, Yomi, this is not good, this is bad, so Yomi will petition the person because the person went extinct. Do you know how many persons Yomi have petitioned? Sorry, Yomi I have a recorded live here 2-3 days ago where they were both maligning their whatever. I know how Yomi called his foundation or whatever. Okay, that one is personal. I mean, two adults can get at something, but when we're talking about petition, so police is very less busy. They don't have job. The next job police want to do now is that why did you petition his foundation? Sorry, why did you call him names? I mean, that you call his foundation's name.
No, Papayano, I am looking at the bigger picture. Hold on, Andy. I am looking at the bigger picture here because, yes, the petition needs to stand. But then again, isn't it going to open a can of worm? The reason why I'm saying this is because he actually took Baba to the court when he knew that his foundation was not active. So because if that petition
you don't need a foundation, you are dealing with his person. What foundation? You only need a foundation maybe when you want to behave more corporate, or maybe when you want to take a case from the government. Let me say, for example, you need a fiat. As an individual, you cannot just go and get a fiat. You are not even in the inquest. Even the inquest, an individual can be there. What do you need foundation for? You must not be a foundation. That's what we are saying. But with the foundation, it's not corporate.
Exactly. Because when he sued Baba,
I want to ask a question. Your main foundation is not active up till now. What do you say about that?
Well,
it doesn't affect anything. If Yomi doesn't pay tax to government, it doesn't give. Normally, every foundation is supposed to, give back returns to the government. That one is between Yomi and the government. You can't take him on that. Okay.
Let me come in, please.
He's raising his voice. He's raising his concern on a criminal case, a case that is a case of the government against whoever the government caught. So why does he need a foundation? I mean, come on.
You see, I think some people in this justice for Moba, they are biased. They are being sentimental.
Just that with the foundation, he will be able to get more funding and people will trust him. But as an individual, he can't get more funding. Simple.
Papa, you see,
when he sued Baba, wasn't it through his foundation or did he do it as an individual?
You can do it whatever way.
Let me say this because I'm going to do it now. We shouldn't be biased in our justice if we are a true seeker for justice for Moba. One, either African TV is the one that started the World Press Conference, or Yomi own, or is in pipeline. That is not the basic of arguments here. Anyone can start. You understand me? But what we have achieved this morning is that there's a warrant arrest on Wumi Adebanjo. Let's put that one aside. Regarding to Yomi petition, African TV, please, if you are being honest with yourself, don't come for anybody to come and plead on behalf of somebody. That is, to me, is totally wrong. If they want to settle behind the closed door, it is between both of them. Because I could recollect when Joseph Aloba petitioned African TV. Me personally, I don't beg anybody. What happened at the end? Joseph Aloba lost that petition. And now, we are now talking about maybe accountability to Famiwa. Some of you that you are now begging for African TV, which I'm not in support, you understand me? When they want to petition me once, now you will be begging. For what reason? Let's set matters straight. These people, they are both adults. If they want to go and settle behind the closed door, let them go and settle behind closed door.
They don't have to even do that. Me, I don't even want that. That's why I'm not coming between.
Let
everybody do what they want to do, because I don't see anybody very wrong here. I only see people trying to belong.
Bring a lesson for every one of us that you think that you can come to social media and start rubbishing people's legacy. Let it stand. Me, either you petition African TV, it doesn't petition African TV, it's not my business. It's not my problem. But let them do what is right in justice for Moba. Simple as that. Thank you.
They not get money.
Don't say that. Don't say so. Don't say so. Nobody has money. Does Yomi have money? Is he very rich?
Wait, Papayano. See, yeah, everybody's saying Yomi don't do this. A lot of people have maligned Yomi's whatever. See,
they are weak-minded. Anybody who say Yomi should not produce African TV, the person is weak.
As an individual, if a lot of people attack me personally, I can decide who I want to pick. Everybody's saying this, everybody's saying that.
Do you know how many attack King White, others that want to disrupt the conference of Yomi family?
I tell people,
Yomi has not petitioned them. African TV won't petition. Make a petition now.
Paparano, I tell people, yeah, It's easy for you to say whatever online. And that is why I don't go into dragging. Some of us don't do dragging. We go by the legal way. See, if I see you
and you know I can bet you the petition is not going anywhere. I can bet you.
Listen, petition or no petition, Papa, no petition or no petition. No one knows. I always say, you know the beginning of a fight, you don't know the end. You don't know how people will handle things. Some people are quiet, they don't talk. You don't know what they're doing. So a lot
all of you dragging AFTV, let him petition you guys. Let them start to petition all of you. Even you who said Jagumolu, AFTV can petition you. You have said something like that.
He should.
That's why. So why are you begging your not to petition African TV?
So exactly, he should. If anyone has maligned you, take it up legally. Do what you want to do. Take it up legally. Now everyone's saying, "Oh, your miss should shake." If your miss says, "Okay, African TV, to let this slide, you have to go publicly and retract everything you said. Tell them you were lying and all of that." Would he do it? No.
I have a live stream here if I played where your miss calling is the foundation one thing FTV whatever blah 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 blah. They all went at each other here. That one alone will trouble whatever your wants to do.
You understand? So I feel they should just battle it out. One of them will survive.
I was here when they were dragging each other. So what petition are threatening?
Exactly. There is no big deal in it. There is no big deal in it. I don't know why people are taking it too far.
Petition our water.
Yes, you ask us to give African TV a slack. I want to ask this question. What was his motive for him to take Mama Mohbad alongside with him?
Frustration.
Do you think it was frustration, Papariano?
Yes.
But if it went too far, like you said earlier.
I just think he just wanted to just have something going for him.
Because
African TV don't want to back down. He just
let me ask you a question. Let's say, Rotimi, let's say African TV is able to talk to Mama Mohbad, okay? And is able to get a video of Mama Mohbad die from Mama Mohbad phone. You think African TV will not bring it out and take glory?
Papano, we will give him the glory.
He's looking for glory now.
We give him the glory.
But he's doing grass, looking for glory. So let him fight.
But Mama Mohbad, we all know that is the Alawada now. Mama Mohbad is a comedian. We know. No, he won't give you anything.
Rotex Sam, you might not like what I'm going to say right now.
Is it Rotimi or Rotex? This is Rotimi.
Sorry, Rotimi. Okay. Sorry for getting your name wrong. You might not like what I'm going to say right now, but then it is the fact. You see, Iya Mohbad also needs someone to stand for her. Reasons are, we don't know where the truth is at the moment.
Is standing with Baba. AFT want to stand with Mama.
Exactly. Papariano, be serious for once. Look, Iya Mohbad, we don't know where the truth is at the moment.
They are both Mohbad parents.
They are both Mohbad parents.
If you go through Baba no accept you. Then go through Mama.
Oh, Papariano, oh my goodness. Be serious, man. Look, because since African TV tried through going to Baba Mohbad, and there was no way out. So now he will try Mama. So probably Mama have a lot under her sleeves.
Mama has evidence.
No, Jason, you're right. Jason, you're right, 100%.
So
like
this is the reason why maybe you see, Rotimi. Sometimes if Plan A don't work, Plan B might work.
If African TV still
exactly. So he's gone for Plan B. So we don't know his plans. Everybody has strategies. So because I'm sure we all have strategies, we have a board for this Justice for Mohbad that we all go to and rule out the plans that never worked. So probably this is the reason why he's supporting Iya Mohbad. Iya Mohbad still needs support. We all need support.
Yeah,
we don't know. Even Tinas also need support. Somebody has to stand for somebody.
Anyway, like Paparano said earlier, one of the positive things we are deriving from this whole fracas or journey now is even to give Yomi more credit for the warrant which he has said about. He just affirmed today once again that that Wumi is on the run. For me, whatever African TV is doing right now, it doesn't even matter any longer. What matters to me now is Wumi is on the run. We are already waiting for. Well, Iboba Unko Sawonu Omilo. Right now, warrant is on her. So I think we are progressing gradually. We are progressing because why will you be running away from police? Even as at when you know that there's a warrant on you, you are still running. If your hands are clean, it's just to show that Wumi is the main person, is the main issue that is surrounding justice for Mohbad. Is the main person holding this justice down. Papa, no, we are not hearing you. Are muted.
No, go on, nothing, go on.
Right now, I think whatever is going on, African TV, he has learned his lesson to me. And again, this has given Yomi more credit to this cause. Because when Yomi said there's a warrant, a lot of people, they said there was no warrant. Even Wumi's team, they were still against it, that there was no warrant. It's a lie, blah, blah. But today, we all affirm or confirm this now, that is a warrant on Wumi, which is a very good one.
She can be picked up anytime, any day.
Anytime. So all the life is
she can be declared wanted. She can be declared wanted.
Exactly.
Anytime.
Yes. So whatever game they're trying to play, because I don't see a reason why we should be running away from interrogation. Anytime they call you as a wife, you should be able to make yourself available. If your child is not,
thank God for this real clarification. With that African TV, now how do we get this strong clarification?
Well, he went in a negative way, though. We forgive him.
But he went there. Okay, let me say something. When they threatened him that, African TV 11:30, people were thinking he will not go, but the man still went. 11:30, the man still went there.
You know, sometimes some things need to be taken
what you mean? There are some Yoruba adage that even say evil things happen to somebody for good things. So his intention might be bad, but coming out to come and say it is real. It's a change of game, and everybody is happy. It's confirmation. It's valid. So let's give him a kind of a space, please.
Exactly, because all the doubting Thomas.
Yes, what I do that African TV right now. African TV is for justice, and it meant well for justice.
Police that is not answering 3 seconds video of Yomi never petitioned them. The African TV, King White, where they can't destroy a show with Konim Baji never petitioned them. If you no petition, I go drag. If you no petition in your African TV, make us see where the petition won't go.
He's petitioned all of them, Papano. He has said he's petitioned.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No,
let the petition go on. Then.
We are yet to see.
Petition let it go on.
Paparano, don't be biased. Paparano, don't be biased. Paparano, the first one I will tell you, African television is going gay. He's using fake NGO. Go and sue Baba. I'm telling you honestly, I just asked lawyer when you are narrating wrong narrative now. Here, say anybody can go. He used fake NGO, sue Baba. If that judge hear that one, it's going to get direct.
Why the court not confirm it to be fake?
Anybody can make a mistake. That judge, if
he did not so know.
Court make a mistake.
All those lawyers, I'm coming. All those lawyers.
That judge will go jail. That judge.
No, it's sue Baba now.
That judge
will sue Baba now.
Adiola, the first thing you want to do is to confirm the local standing of a person.
Yeah.
Okay? For the judge not to confirm that and went ahead with judgment, that judge did go jail first. then Baba, then whatever.
So everybody will go jail.
See, Baba, I go tell Baba to drag that years of
Baba go jail. The Adiola Baba go jail. When Bamumba petitioned African TV, what did Bamumba use? Did Baba petition him or Baba petition the foundation?
He petitioned African TV.
He petitioned African TV.
How can you petition a foundation that doesn't exist?
That's another
Why you not do your research well? Why didn't you do your research well before you went to petition a foundation that doesn't exist? If I be African TV, I'm not supposed to answer that petition because the foundation doesn't exist. How would you petition what doesn't exist?
Babano, you are a criminal. You are a criminal. You are the same thing. I'm looking at you and African Division. You are both criminal. You are both criminal. I'm telling you.
You and Baba are criminal. You and Baba are both criminal.
Paparazzo, you're just trying to twist things. That is what all I see here. You're saying
exactly. I'm telling you honestly. Paparazzo is biased already. You always said African Television.
You're just playing.
Then if there's any secret between African Television, you go leak out one day.
You are
go see now. He go fuck you up.
The same thing.
I think he go fuck you up.
The same thing you've done this morning.
I am not supporting
the same thing you've done this afternoon regarding Sojomi. You understand me? Because I could recollect last year on your platform, we all dragged Yomi that his NGO is not active.
Nobody should take you.
And you all of you, Yomi is lead already. There's nothing you people can do about it. It's number one now. We does this.
For now, Yomi is having it, and we are going to back it for this justice.
To back it to the end, supporting it with everything, money, everything. We are supporting Yomi.
I'm not backing anything. All I'm saying to people is people don't take Papariano serious. Just enjoy the show. And if you understand Papariano, you understand Papariano. I've got people in my DM worrying about Papariano now. Hey, guys, don't take Papariano serious.
Papariano is just being logic. It's just being logic.
Just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show. It's a show.
Guys, wait, I want to engage the snapper. The snapper, let me engage you. Tell me one thing African TV has done wrong.
See, Papariano, I would tell you more than one, go safe. All right.
I'll tell you five.
No, mention one. Let's debunk it one by one. Let's debunk. Let's cancel all of them one by one.
Let's start now. Number one, you know you don't have a foundation. Now you've gone around to promote your foundation. You want to do this. In fact, you had petitioned people with this foundation that does not exist. That is you committing a crime. That is you committing a crime. It doesn't matter if, because it came out yesterday, somebody used my name without my name. But the question is, were you aware? Did you know? Did they carry you along? Yes, you did. Because the other person is saying, you never told me your foundation was not registered.
Jagumolu. Now, if I say Jagumolu Foundation, okay, could that be a username? Can I have a username on TikTok? I say Papariano Foundation as a username. Can I have it?
Of course you can, yeah.
Okay. If I have a username, Papariano Television, Papariano Foundation, Papariano whatever, is that a crime? Is it a crime?
No, it is not a crime now.
Okay. Now if I bring my name, if I bring my username in the public, say support Papariano Television, okay, on this particular case, is that a crime?
If you, based on, if you come on the show and say, use my foundation. No, it's not a crime. Because
if I say use my television, what if I say use my Papariano Television? It's a crime.
Use my Papariano Television. No, it's not. You're telling me to use it. Now
use Papariano Radio. If I say Papariano Radio, it's a crime.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. You're playing mind games now. Now let's go the right way. Now you are Papariano now.
But
I am dealing with you. This is the same thing happening with this Damola and Adura's case. Hold on, Rotimi.
If you are parading an inexistent...
Hold on, Rotimi, please. Hold on. Now, let's take it to the Adura case. I've heard you say, Yomi should hold on to Adura. Even though Adura said, it is not me. But you are saying, hold on to Adura because this person believed it was Adura's account. Now, this is African TV coming out to say, my foundation is this, that, only for people to find out that this foundation does not even exist. And you have used this foundation to do a lot of things.
Dagumolo.
This is fraud.
Dagumolo. What do you know African TV as? What username is African Television username on TikTok?
AFTV.
That's African Television, right? So now, if African Television bring the account of his television, and anyone who believes in the television is contributing, what is your problem?
No, Papariano, hold on. Now, if you're hiding behind the camera, you're not showing your face, you're saying this, that is a different thing. This one, you're openly, you've got yourself live. It's just like you going, see, he's done a lot of things that TV has picked.
Let me I'm gonna drop you. I want to create space for.
He did conferences on this what is the name of the foundation and all of that. He did conferences. This is you This is see, Papa, no, stop encouraging bad behavior. Let me
What
put it
are
that
you
way.
saying?
Thank you,
Hold on.
You
Jagumodu.
should go
Let
confirm
me
it
tell you
before you save
something.
money. You should go confirm
Let
it
me
before you put in money.
hold
Go
on, Papa.
confirm
No,
it before you put your money.
hold
Okay,
on.
let me
Are
tell you
you
something.
saying?
If your main foundation is not active, how does that how does that affect him? If his foundation is not active.
See, Papa, no, there is a difference
Okay, I want to
between
ask you,
foundation.
did your man use his personal account to collect money? Even when he has permission?
He did in the
Is that
beginning.
okay?
Yeah,
Is that
he
okay?
did in the beginning.
Is that okay?
No, it is no. It is no. But then he corrected. Hold on.
Paparano Foundation.
On this platform,
Foundation.
you encouraged it. You promoted it. You said use your break the cycle foundation.
Tabaneka makabubo eshewa.
That is why I said let them battle it out. That's why I said let them battle it out.
But you are the one saying they shouldn't take me serious. I'm being on logic. You said they shouldn't take me serious. Mention another thing.
You are saying this. You are saying because somebody is saying one thing. So
did you confirm the foundation before you put your money, or did he force you?
You're basically encouraging people to do what African TV is doing. Oh, you are supposed to see all shade of wrong is wrong.
What do you mean I'm encouraging people to do what? Wait.
Hold on.
Please mention one thing I'm encouraging people. Please mention one.
Hold on. All shade of wrong is wrong. Now, if you have a foundation that is not registered and you're promoting it, you're using it to do things, it is wrong.
That is a scam. That is a fraud.
My brother, let me support you.
Hold on, let me say it is not a fraud. Hold on. Let me read this to you guys.
Active foundation.
Hold on,
and
let
you're
me
using
read
your own
this to
personal
them.
bank account to make money. What do you call that?
Let me read this to them. Look, it is not a fraud. Look, just listen. What is an unincorporated charitable association? It is an unregistered or non-registered charity, club or community group, essentially a small, UK charity that has not been registered, incorporated with the Charity Commission or others regulator. It has limitation, but it is not illegal. To run an unregistered charity is extremely quick and simple to set up. You can have an association bank account and also carry out fundraising and apply for grant funding. You see, it is not illegal. So sometimes we need to take a chill pill.
As long as I'm built on logic, I won't even stress myself with you guys. As long as I bring logic to you guys,
What you said,
una go drag the tire.
Papa, please hold on.
Yes, sir.
Let me present what
You
you read.
just took
Now, for
what
you
I
to
wanted
use
to say
that
out of me.
same foundation in the
Thank
court
you,
of
sir.
law, in the court of law,
Rotimi, please.
it is illegal.
Give me a few minutes.
It is not.
Give me a few minutes.
For
You just
many,
took what I
can
wanted
I
to say.
continue?
Aristocrat.
See.
Can I
Let's
continue?
get something straight. Sorry, Tessa. Let's get something straight. We all, as we are here, we can decide to say we want to be bearing PWC group, and we create a peer pressure. We don't need to be registered under CAC, but we identify as that. It doesn't mean we cannot fight cause for members of our group to say this is the name of our group we go. If you go to churches do have societies. These societies are not registered with CSU. They are within the church principle and they are bearing it like Morning Star, Egbe Afurugbin and all that. But this society also register the open bank account, and when they want to do it, they will use the church certificate to open it. There are landlord associations across in Nigeria, and they open bank account. There are CDAs that certificate of recognition are given to them by ministries in state, but not by CAC. However, they have some level of limitations. They have limitation. Just like people have been saying, we've all been on this platform and we are fighting for justice for Mohbad in our name. It doesn't stop us from fighting it. However, there are limitations because
I cannot operate like an NGO that is fully registered and has CAC certificate, that has a board member. What board members of NGOs do, anyone that have registered NGO before, they will give you 2 certificates. One, the name of the NGO. The other, we have the names of the board of trustees. Those board of trustees, they are suable if there are infraction to answer, and they can be jailed. Now, recognition of names. Because you search for a name with CAC does not mean you are registered. Because even the name they give to you is time bound. They will indicate it there. 1 month, 2 months. After that, you must come and pay again to search for that name. That is not a prerequisite. But it is the tone of communication. And you now, when it comes to law, you look at motive and intent. What is the intention of someone that has his or her name searched? You have a name, okay, I can register, and you are in process of registering. You should communicate that to people, that yes, I have gotten a name search, we are in process of registration. But you cannot come and be creating communication that you are fully registered with a CAC certificate. That is wrong. But that can be proved if anybody wants to challenge that. And we should try to do that. So can this man say he's fighting for justice? Yes. Before now, many people, I think it was here on Paparano's platform one day, that people went on CAC platform looking for Yomi's foundation, whether it is registered or not registered. It is also on certain platform where people went to check for this African TV Foundation when he was having the African TV Foundation, and they went to search on CAC and it wasn't existing. However, are people on this justice for Mohbad, are they dealing with him regarding using a foundation or using that status of foundation? Yes. Who is to blame? We need to check it out. Now, what I want to say also is this. When Yomi, and everybody hear this, when Yomi came out and was saying this, many people went against Yomi and said, no, we will not fight. People were going personal with him. Yomi is a woman beater. Yomi is that. Some people followed him. At the end of the day, was doing what he was doing. So people don't have to agree with everybody. Now, let's take ourselves back. When Yomi did his press conference that Mama Mohbad and all those people came to disrupt, people went on platform castigating Yomi's conference, saying it was a mess conference, not a press conference. African TV was on someone's platform calling it mess conference.
Especially Baba fans.
People, when Yomi first wrote his petition, people were saying Yomi's petition was a love letter. Paparano, you remember? And that day I was on your platform and I was challenging. I said, tell me the definition of a petition. And I itemized the attribute of a petition. And I said, as far as I'm concerned, it's a petition because he has fulfilled it. Has he written it beautifully like a lawyer or people that write petition? No. But the people he wrote it to who have seen what he wanted. But people went ahead and said Yemi's petition was a love letter. It wasn't good enough. Then some people gather themselves and feel they can do better. This is what brought this Larry Love Foundation back on the mainstream. Why? Because some people wanted to counter Yomi. But this is what I will continue to say. As long as people in this cause of justice for Mohbad, we've all been on this thing for long. We know who we should work with. We know who can create awareness. We know who is not really there and is claiming to be there. If we truly want to achieve what we want to achieve, we know best. We should follow those who at the end of the day will not truncate the effort. Let's look at the time, the funds, the energy that have been put into supporting Love Larry Foundation, whatever the name was, and people streaming it, the money that it was used to promulgate it. Now, how it now seems that that money has been wasted. Why? Because It was on a wrong platform. And it is also us that went to use, me excluded anyway, that went to use this man's platform that are now fighting him. That no. So the question is this: in order for us not to be distracted with all these things, we know best. The race is a marathon. It is a marathon thing, not sprint. We should try as much as we can. Whether you support Yomi or you don't support Yomi, allow him to foster. Those who are supporting him, let them support him. Whether you support Papariano, you don't support Papariano, let Papariano do his work. At the end of the day, everybody will contribute their quota and they will stop where their power is, but they would have contributed something to the total thing. And we wouldn't be coming and fighting ourselves over nothing. Because tomorrow, I can remember when African TV was claimed to have been sacked by Baba Mohbad. Some people celebrated it, some people don't celebrate it. He came back, he said he wanted to do tribute. Some people supported him, some people did not support him. But he's still here, and he's still doing whatever he wants to do, and he will always get his supporter. He might lose supporter, he will still get. Yomi came too, he will get some supporter. When Yomi started, some people came up here and said Yomi is a thief, Yomi is this, Yomi is that. These people are back to Yomi too, supporting him. So, but nobody has monopoly of knowledge. But we should try to reduce this distraction we are creating. Because if people look at us afar, they will say these people are not serious. In the morning, you support this person, you fight him. You support the one you say you are not supporting. We know best. We are veterans in this thing. Let just us for it might be long, but let's follow it. Don't let us join someone because we want to pull someone else down. We can do better. Let's do it. If we say cooperate with me, they are not cooperating with us. You know, be fight. Even when the family is saying you are crying more than they believe. If the family could say that to people that are trying to support, how much more people that are not even related trying to do their best? Let's see how we can get things better. Let's call those who we should call to account, and let's stop fighting ourselves. Let's recognize each person's strength and each person's weaknesses. Use people's strength when they are needed. You leave their weaknesses. It is all about collaboration. If we work together, we will go far. We will go very, very deep and better. But if we want to go far, we can run on our own. At the end of the day, this thing has been a vicious cycle. We fight ourselves in the morning, we be friends in the afternoon, we fight again in the evening. We just got to stop. Thank you very much, Papariano.
Okay, Papariano, good morning. How are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think it's my turn to speak because there are wrong narratives being propagated out there, and it is a shame. And I don't know if it is out of jealousy or envy or hurt or hate. Okay, when Yomi Rose, when we all, when Yomi first came, we all our reservations. Then Papariano, you picked him up. I remember on your platform when I said, Yomi, I'm not castigating you. I have my reservation until date. I am still on that level. And I remember that I said, if not for some people that have hate and jealousy in them, and I said it on your platform, I said, Adenike was supporting Yomi, J Clock, my little sister, Undisputed, okay? And I said to Yomi, you know what? I don't want you to disappoint the people that have faith in you. I'm not going to castigate you, but I'm watching you. So that is how it stood back then. Then when Yomi went to wherever he went to, we're like, Otijapa. And everybody said it. Nobody was excluded from that Otijapa business. Nobody. So nobody should come and be speaking phonetics and speaking grammar as if they were excluded. Nobody. We all had everybody made comments. Then Yomi came back. when Yomi came back, Yomi started doing his things. Even with the CCTV, I never castigated him with the CCTV because I know for a fact cases do go cold. You get a lead. When you get your lead, you follow the lead. It leads you nowhere. You get another lead. It doesn't lead you anywhere. You try so many leads. You come back to the drawing board. Eventually, your case got cold. Okay? I never castigated Yomi based on the CCTV. The one they said that the next neighbor have a mobile CCTV that is going to be seeing his room. I say, I cannot have someone else watching my CCTV. But if it is the street, if it is when Wumi says she went to the neighbor, the streets and the outside should catch it. I'm outside now. We have CCTV. I have CCTV. That is everybody coming, tampering with anything. It will catch it. So nobody should behave as if they are righteous. Okay? Now, moving on. When Yomi now wrote the 3 seconds video came out, which I believe in the 3 seconds video. And I think it was a good thing. And I kind of go along with it. Because no information in a criminal case is useless. No information. You don't leave any leaf unturned. When everybody on that platform was saying it was a love letter, I also said it does not have to, a petition is it does not have to be fancy. Okay? I don't know. Maybe different times, different people said it, but I said it and I said it on my platform. Then they said, Yomi petition Adura. Then we sat down with my group, okay? And we looked at and I was like, Yomi ni konkolo ye competition. Adura ni konkolo ye competition. Oh, ye competition, Damola, because personally, I don't care who sent the message. So, and I believe Yomi does not care about the 3 million either. The content of that text that Wumi pushed, I felt that indicted Wumi, and Wumi should be inclusive. Listen, there is no jealousy here. It's very stupid for anybody to say this was done out of jealousy or out of wanting to do stuff. Listen, if I believe Yomi did not do something and I can add John's petition to it, yes, okay? For if you have hate in you and you have your preconceived idea and you want to throw shades, you can go on and do it, but it's very stupid to act that way. Because we want justice for Mohbad. If Yomi, we are running a relay. I said it before on my platform. If he drops something, I will pick it up for him. And it's not out of jealousy or out of wanting to take glory. Glory on 26 years old, somebody should go and kill their own if they want glory. But we want to change and make a difference in the society. That was why we sat down and we wrote the petition. And when we did the press conference, I have been telling Ada, let's do press conference when they were going for the High Court. Okay? Ada said, Kusowonle. Okay, so when we did that, I didn't even know Yomi was going to do any press conference. It was I and Rotimi that put funds together, and I know how much we spent to do it, to give it volume, to ensure this case doesn't go cold. That was the intent. Okay, and we did it. We did this, and I know I've said the story how I got African TV involved and stuff like that, because we have written so many petitions under concerned citizens of Nigeria in the diaspora, and there were no follow-up because there was no face to it. So we contacted African TV. I said, we had list of foundations. When I mentioned African TV, they said he already know the case. He will not have to be briefed. That was the reason he was chosen. Unfortunately, things happen, and things do happen. So we chose him. We put the petition through. He knew from day one, everything, nothing was done behind him. The only thing is, we all at different places, Lawa. And we said, okay, let's keep it private. Because when I was posting stuff, they said I was too much exposed. Then I have to keep it private and stuff like that. So that was why and how this originated. And Yomi was contacted. Yomi was contacted several times. I even thought the problem was African TV go. Even I went to platforms of Comfy begging and apologizing. I went to Lori Ebi's platform begging and apologizing. But African TV refused to stop his castigating Yomi. African TV, Yomi said, I have a clip. I don't mind working with Aries. I have a clip where African TV said he should be arrested. Why? And I told African TV and I said, Effie Baba Isile, everybody stay on your freaking lane. Okay? But African TV refused. He will go from platform to platform to platform, castigating him. That was where the problem was. Not because some people chose to do something and get them to the... Stop it! We should all stop that speech. What nonsense is that we did, and I will continue to do it. I will work with anybody and everybody. I want justice for Mohbad. And that was why we did it. And we did the first one. Rotterdam and I, we know how much we have spent out of pocket. During the second press conference, I reached out to 6 people. 6 intelligent and people that I have actually watched over the time that I know they truly want justice, not the fake ones. And I even came to Papariano's platform. I told Papariano, I said, Papariano, for me 100,000 naira. I asked you on your platform, you told me, you said, do it the right way. Go and get the account posted. Don't you see how Yomi did it? And I kept telling African TV, go and, he said, oh, he has his personal account. I told him, Yomi ran into problem when he was using his personal account. There's no need. Let's learn from him. Learn from him. Get your NGO, register, get your NGO account, get an account on the name of your NGO and let's put it up.
I didn't know what you wanted to do, so how can I pay for what I don't even know what you want to do? You know?